Kim, this is the Conversation 5, forgiving injuries. And I think, Kim, you have a particular thing that happened for you about a year ago that's had a real impact on you being able to really open up and be with Tim, and especially it's made it hard for you to make love with Tim, right? Yeah. Okay, so I know that you guys have tried to talk about this, but perhaps you can try and help him understand what happened for you that night that still somehow gets in the way and comes up and has you go into this feeling of never again, I don't want to be hurt like that again. Can you help him understand what happened to you that night?
Yeah. So, this was all around the time when Mommy was sick, and we went, and you completely abandoned your needs for mine, and we connected at a level that, from my experience, was deeper than we'd ever been before in our marriage, in our partnership with each other, right? And then we came home after we'd been in that really connected place for several days, and we made love to each other, and I just totally gave myself to you. And I know you remember that, because we talked about it after, that it was just the deepest connection. We could feel the energy flow between us. Remember? Yeah. And then after that, I guess I was really, really hoping that we had shifted away from that disconnected pattern that we were in, where you were sleeping on the couch and coming upstairs every once in a while, having sex, going back down. I thought you'd come back to me. I thought you had come back to me. And then you left. You went back down to the couch. And
And that was terrible for you, Kim? That was terrible for you?
It was such a deep hurt for me, because I felt completely exposed.
Right.
And we've been together for years, and I had never trusted you at that level with my heart. And my wounds, and my hope for the future with you.
Right.
And you just put it, for me, it felt like you just put it down on the bedside table. All of that. And you walked away again.
And this hurt comes up for you again and again, right? And it gets in the way. Some part of you says, you have to be careful, because you can't be hurt like that again.
Oh, I can't let myself get to that depth again. We've had sex since, but I'm with major protective armor.
Right.
And then even with that, the last time we had sex in that way, it hurt me even then. And it was at that point that I said to you, Timmy, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, we have to heal this. I can't.
We have to.
It's too difficult. It's in the way, right? Yeah. It's in the way of me being open and being with you. We have to heal this one, right?
It's our marriage.
Right.
It's the symbol of our marriage.
Yes. Him being in the marriage bed is a real symbol for you.
Yeah.
Right.
The two of us being in the marriage bed together.
So can you help her understand how it is that you end up on the couch, Tim? Can you help Kim understand?
The transition, moving into Cornwall, and leaving what I came to know, my routines, and moving to Cornwall was very scary, and new. It left me feeling very fearful.
And you were
and
sort of off
uncomfortable.
balance at this time, right?
Yeah, I was very, very off balance, you know, with this change for me. Yeah.
Right. Right. And
I
so,
was feeling very vulnerable and very scared and very alone.
right. And so then you and Kim started getting into this tornado, into these this negative pattern, right? And then your feelings would get hurt, right?
Yeah, my feelings would get hurt, and I would tell her, well, I wouldn't actually tell her, but I would show her. And my showing her was sleeping on the couch, you know, and avoiding, hiding, and escaping.
It would be an
know.
escape for you.
Yeah,
And
totally.
so what would you be telling her by sleeping on the couch? It's almost like you'd be saying to her,
That I'll show you, you know, and that's what I would do. You know, I thought I would be not necessarily punishing her, I guess, maybe.
well, maybe just showing her, you can't hurt me. I won't let you hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom line, that's what it was. Showing her that you can't hurt me.
Right.
Sleep on the couch.
For me, when I opened up to you at that depth, it felt to me like we'd gotten there.
Yeah.
And from there, we would blossom. And you still walked away. And you just left my heart there. And
It's sort of like it's almost like he broke your heart.
you broke my heart, no question. I've tried to explain that to you before, that my heart feels broken. You know, it was a very tender heart to begin with. When it came to letting you in,
That was hard for you to begin with.
oh my goodness, yes.
Right.
And admitting that I need you.
Right.
I choose to want you.
Right.
I choose to be committed
Right.
to our journey together. Big tough me, right? Big strong Kim. But then when I gave you the opportunity to hold my heart with your hands and only a little bit of my own, you dropped the ball.
It hurts me to hear her talk like this.
Can you
Like,
tell her?
it hurts me to hear you talk like this. It breaks my heart. You know? And it's like I never, like I mentioned before, I never realized how
How devastating it was for her, maybe, or you never really understood.
I didn't understand exactly how painful this process really was.
Yeah, for you it was
For
just
you.
sleeping on the couch, right?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
You didn't understand that this is what it meant for her?
I never realized how painful this was
And it
for you.
hurts you to hear her, yeah? You feel sad, yeah, that she's hurting?
Yeah, and I want to fix it and make it better for her. You know, I want to fix it and make it better for you. I want to be in the bed with you, Kimmy, and I'm very sorry for the pain that I've caused you by sleeping on the couch, not realizing how dear it was to you, and knowing knowing what our bed represents to you. You know, bottom line, that's what
Right.
it is for me. And I am truly sorry for causing you to feel the pain you're feeling.
Right.
I need you to me to understand that and accept, acknowledge that this isn't about me trying to take your power or have more power. It's about us being completely bonded to each other and not being left feeling abandoned for me or for you, I would imagine. I mean, you've talked to me about the feeling of being put on the shelf one more time, you know?
But you need to know that if you open up to him, that he's not going to just get up and leave the marriage bed, right?
That's it. Whatever. The marriage bed, that's our sacred space to me.
Right.
That's our sacred space.
So how does it feel for you to hear him? Does it feel better for you to hear him say that he feels you're hurt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.